Is it possible to win at a casino? No one beats the casino in the long run. Casinos are built to win. Always. They play on human weaknesses, greed, excitement, and the illusion of easy money. It's the same in sports. If you are not focused on win-lose principle, you'll be the one who doesn't make it, the defeated player. Even in some professions, winning is everything. A lawyer building a career, for example, relies on win-lose strategy every day. But in life, beyond gambling and competition, there's another approach, one that creates real success for everyone. That's what I want to talk about today, the win-win principle. For those who are new to my channel, I'm an entrepreneur with over 20 years of experience. And through many challenges, I've realized something important. Only the win-win mindset can build a truly sustainable business, a happy family, and long-term friendships. Let's start with something we all deal with, human relationships. I've realized over and over again that connections built on win-lose or lose-win don't lead to anything constructive, not with friends, not with family. They just prove one thing: even if you win in one moment, you're likely to lose in the long run. Picture this. You and a friend are hanging out. They really look up to you. You have fun together, it's easy and comfortable, but when you go out to eat, and somehow you are always the one picking up the check. Why? Maybe you're an entrepreneur and your friend works at a small company. They think it's no big deal for you to cover a few meals. But for you, it feels unfair. You didn't choose to earn more than them. At the same time, your friend is always available to hang out, always happy to chat, never says no. On the surface, it looks like a fair, mutually beneficial relationship. But look closer. There's a clear imbalance. You are giving more than you are getting. Over time, this dynamic can create tension, envy, or even resentment. Strong connections aren't built on inequality. They thrive on mutual respect, support, and understanding. That's what keeps people close for years. The win-win principle changes everything. When both people enjoy the time together, feel comfortable, and benefit from the relationships, the bond grows stronger. Sharing experiences, exchanging ideas, giving and receiving support, that's what makes a connection last. Friendships built on win-win can last a lifetime. But friendships where someone always loses or one person always wins while the other loses are doomed to fail. In business, some people are programmed to think in a win-lose way. They believe if I lose, you win, and if you win, I lose. Some partners get intoxicated by power and success and start trying to shape the relationship entirely on their own terms. That's exactly how a healthy win-win partnership can slowly turn into win-lose. Let me share my own story. Many years ago, we started our business through cooperation with a German factory. At that time, we had just one small retail shop selling children's furniture. After a few years, sales grew. We became successful and earned the title of exclusive dealer for that factory's brand in our country. It was a great partnership. Both sides were satisfied. But as our company expanded, things began to change. We started opening new stores, not only in our city but also in other regions. Our partner was happy that sales were growing, but they wanted more. They wanted total control and no competition for their products. They insisted that all our stores sell only their furniture and remove other brands from our chain. That meant we'd have to narrow our product range, basically sacrifice diversification for their benefit. For them, that was a win. For us, it would have been a loss, a big one. Diversification protected us from dependency on a single supplier, and it was key to our revenue and stability. But they didn't seem to care about that. They kept pushing, trying to reshape the relationship on their own terms. So, what once was a successful win-win cooperation turned into lose-win. Within a year, we ended the partnership. It simply stopped being mutually beneficial. Other factories, however, accepted our conditions, and we continued building our business successfully with new partners. That experience taught me something important. You must always think and act in the best interests of your company, and never give in to pressure from partners who only want to win at your expense. We were their golden goose, but they realized it too late. Leadership isn't just about managing people. If you, as a manager, act only in your own interest, employees will probably accept it, especially if they are working for you just for the money. But when you win and your employee loses, you risk losing good people. That's why it's so important to find a compromise. When one day my seller asked me for a promotion, I told her, if I increase only your salary, it wouldn't be fair to the rest of the team. You are not our top seller, and there's no clear reason to give you higher pay than others. Sooner or later the team would notice, and they'd think they deserve more too. That creates a problem. But what if I increased everyone's salary? That's a huge amount of money. It wasn't planned in our annual budget, and it could put the company in a risky position. Making a sudden increase in expenses is dangerous for our sustainability. I listened to her reasons. She needed a raise for family circumstances. I realized I was in a tough spot, so I took some time to think about how to handle it wisely. At first, I thought reactively. Maybe the easiest option would be to let her go if our salary no longer met her expectations. But then I realized she came to me openly because she trusted me, and that trust deserved a thoughtful response. So I looked for a solution where both sides could win. I offered her additional income by taking on work for our website, filling in content and updates. She agreed. And that's how we both won. She got a raise, and I was able to delegate some of my tasks, freeing up time for other responsibilities. Most of life isn't a competition, and home shouldn't be either. Asking who is winning this marriage is ridiculous. If both partners aren't winning, both are losing. The same goes for parenting. Sometimes parents try to use their authority to win, telling kids what to do just because they said so. It might seem easier, but it's not fair. Kids notice. They may comply, but inside resentment can build. Over time, those little grudges grow and can affect trust, behavior, and even self-esteem. There's a better way. Win-win solutions. Instead of giving orders, involve your child in making a deal. You wash the dishes today, and I'll help you practice your baseball swing afterward. Suddenly, chores aren't just a command. They are a choice, a trade, and a moment of connection. Everyone benefits. The same principle works in marriage. Small, balanced exchanges make a huge difference. One day the husband wants to go fishing, the wife agrees. The next day he supports her and goes shopping with her. These little acts aren't about keeping score. They build trust, respect, and partnership over time. Win-win in family life isn't just a strategy. It's a mindset. It teaches kids collaboration, models fairness, and keeps relationships strong. When everyone feels heard and valued, nobody feels like they are losing, and the household becomes a place where everyone thrives. Everything I shared with you today are the principles that have always helped me in life. I'm sure they can help you too. And what will help me are your likes, comments, and subscriptions. My channel is still very young, and your support really means a lot to me.